The problem with the news. Hi, everyone. This is Matthew. Every day we're surrounded by headlines about poverty, war, destroying the earth. The island of plastic garbage in the middle of the ocean, the size of Texas, inequality, racism, people fighting each other just based upon class, based upon religion, based upon skin color. The news tells us what's wrong with the world all the time. We're constantly bombarded with what's wrong, but it never tells us how to fix it. It's not the domain of the newscasters, of the pundits, of the podcasters. It's not their domain to solve the problems. It just talks about them. So we can spend hours every day just listening or watching the news and learning about these problems and just shaking our heads. That's the gap that we at Everybody Community fulfill. We fill that up. We fill that gap between being aware of the problems and actually solving those problems. Think about it. Turn on any channel, scroll any feed, you'll see endless reports of problems. Homelessness, families can't afford rent, millions living in poverty worldwide, but what's missing? The solutions, that's what are missing. So why do we want to just keep listening to the problems and not doing anything about it? Aren't you tired of that? I sure am. The news rarely tells us what we can do or how we can change things. It leaves us informed but powerless, aware but overwhelmed, and it also leaves us numb so that we're used to just observing problems but never doing anything about them. When people only hear problems without solutions, they lose hope as a result. So we believe here at Everybody Community that energy should be directed towards solutions. Sure, the problems are real, but solutions are definitely possible. And solutions are mandated. There's no choice. We need to solve these problems. If we put even half the energy we spend on reporting problems into building answers, the world would look completely different. Solutions give people hope. Solutions give people action. They give them something to do. The right solutions, like a platform, gives anyone an opportunity to get involved, at least to find out what's going on in their neighborhood in the area of solutions. At least it gives them a chance to participate if they so choose. And most people will choose if the right options are presented to them. Solutions turn awareness into actual change as a result. That's why we do things differently. We don't just talk about problems, we organize solutions. Who wants to just keep talking about problems? One of the things we do is we do the light walks. And this makes people aware of what we're doing, that we exist. They're just peaceful, calm walks at dusk, holding a light with the intention of sharing love and light in the world. That's something anybody can do. I do it nightly, but you can do it whatever you desire, a better world. Do it whenever you feel moved to do so. Now, the Better World Project is basically the fundraising arm that helps to spread the message, draw people in, spread the message, draw the people in, and also as a fundraiser, we're looking at $20 only for a one-year subscription, which is kind of cheaper than any other subscription you may have heard of. Our mission is to save the world. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds too ideological, but they're not going to lie about it. We do need to save the world, and we can save the world once you look into it. If you don't know anything about it and you're just a cynic, okay, you'll never find out the truth. You'll never find out what actually can be done. Accountable when you find out that, yeah, we can do some very positive things. In fact, we can change the world. We can save the world by working together. We just need to do it. So saving the world is the mission, the objective, the big, big goal in the sky. Everything we do flows into that. So we have the Everybody Community online platform where people can log in, they can join, they can find out what's going on in their neighborhood, they can do some advertising for whatever product or service, their restaurant, their hardware store, whatever it is. They can share that information on the platform, but then they can also find people that they can play chess with, people that they can play bridge with, People that they can join projects where it's, oh, let's go clean up that garbage dump, or let's go paint the walls at the orphanage, or, here's the project that we're doing. Here's something that I want to buy. Can you help me find this kind of thing? Or does anybody want something that I've got for free or for cheap? So a real online community includes all of these things, not just one aspect. It's all inclusive. And a real online community has agents that are out there that are making sure the information is updated, that are making sure that people who want to participate and post something or look for something, going to get some help from an agent in their area that can come and see them and say, okay, you want to do an ad, you can do this. Here's the free ad. If you want to spend a little bit of money, then you can add more pictures or videos, things like that. Give the person options on how they can participate. A real community that's online requires local agents there on the spot to help you so that you can participate. And then the Everybody Community Centers. Once we reach a certain critical mass of membership, people involved, people that care, we'll be able to open community centers right in your local neighborhood where you can go in, get help, give help face to face. And you can also ask for help there. You can ask questions about, oh, where should I go to get this service? Where can I go? Where is there a clinic nearby because I have an infection on my hand? Or, can I help out? If there's a physical community center there in your neighborhood, you can participate in the greenhouse or raising chickens or other things so that people can get food. If they're hungry, they can get food for their family and they can contribute. They can help out. And in return, this isn't like run from Washington, D.C. with people who live in mansions and people that are making huge money on the stock market. This isn't being run by criminals that are 2,000 miles away. This is being run by people locally, people that you know, people that you get to know, and people that are held accountable if they're doing some crazy things. We know who that guy is because he lives in our community. We're going to sit him down and talk to him, and we're going to prevent him from doing these nasty things, whatever he might be up to, that are really antisocial, this antisocial behavior. So Everybody Community International is the organization that runs all these things. And under a compassionate and accountable environment, they intend to save the world. So these different things are not just ideas, they're solutions in motion. They're actually happening. So while the news keeps reporting problems, we're building solutions. We invite you to be part of it. Subscribe here on the YouTube channel to stay connected. That's the first step. That's all we ask right now. Just subscribe to the channel because we're looking for people that are like-minded, that want to see the world become a better place. And they're willing to just subscribe and watch and see what's going on.